You look like you're feeling a lot better.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that, but the room's not spinning. I just want to go home and shower and burn these clothes and, I don't know, hide my head underneath the blanket for about 100 hours.
Yeah, tell me you don't mean that.
Okay, maybe not 100. At least 24. I just want to forget that last night even happened.
You slept with my mother knowing she was drunk?
No.
You just said you spent the night with her.
Wait a second. Hang on. Hey, I'm not trying to give you the wrong impression here. I was trying to help Carly.
Help her? Help her how, exactly?
She was drunk, okay? And she couldn't drive. And so she insisted on going back to the hotel, so I followed her to some guy's room. I don't know, this guy apparently hurt her somehow. I'm not clear.
Todd Manning, Star's father.
Okay, well, I don't know what the details are, but she grabbed a pair of scissors and she shredded every single suit that guy had in his closet.
What, you stood there and watched?
What was I gonna do? She was drunk. We both know how she feels about me. Something bad could have happened.
Well, you could have called me or something.
Come on, Michael, I didn't want you to see her that way. You know, I decided to stay over. I wanted to watch out for her. I did what I could do.
After everything she's done to you.
Michael, I did it for you. I mean, no matter how I feel about Carly, she's your mother.
I have a tendency to deal with one disaster by making an even bigger one. I mean, perfect example was last night. I was angry, I went out and I made everything worse. Now I just need to take a step back and regroup.
Really? Because it sounds to me like you're just hiding out.
No. Nothing wrong with counting to 10.
You lost me.
Doesn't matter. Look, there's no hope for my hair or for Todd's wardrobe. But I need to stop and think for a minute. I need to think about what I did to get myself here and to stop it from happening again.
That's one way of looking at it.
You have a better idea?
Well, if I were in your shoes, and by the way, those shoes are fabulous, I would walk downstairs, get my hair fixed, put on my best dress, find that buster, and parade in front of him and let him know he didn't ruin my life.
You remember when you told me that Carly would forgive me?
Well, Carly is a difficult woman to predict. She can be volatile, and that's putting it mildly. You know, Jason used to pay me triple to handle Carly.
Hold on. If Carly was married to Jax, why would Jason be paying you to represent Carly at all?
Jason and Carly were friends. That's the only story I ever got.
Yeah. Carly said she was my friend. She told me she would have stood by me if I had just told her the truth.
She probably would have.
Hold on. You flat out told me that I should never tell Carly anything about me hurting Jason.
Carly was in the first throes of grief. It is also never legally advisable for you to confide in someone who may be later called to testify against you. Now, having said all of that, I think I may have misread Carly. Because for all of her faults, she's a remarkably loyal woman. So yes, I think she might have stood by you if you just told her the truth.
Now, she tells me this now. You're telling me this now? There's nothing I can do to fix it.
All right, well, as long as we are telling truths, if I had set aside my professional concerns and said, fine, Todd, tell Carly everything, bare your soul, would you have done it? Didn't think so. He can say he's a cop and he can pretend he's a human being, but he is king of the vampires.
Good grief.
What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. Don't you move, Caleb.
His name
Don't
isn't
move.
Caleb. His name is John.
I don't care what he calls himself now. What'd you call yourself before? Father Michael Morley, a priest, and then it was Stephen Clay, a rock star. Same man. No, excuse me. Same vampire.
Can't you shut her up?
He is a shapeshifter. No, you don't.
Control your client.
Oh, easier said than done, Your Honor. Lucy,
I am the Slayer, Mac. I have to help. I
am recommending that my client get a full psychiatric evaluation, and I'm changing my plea to not guilty by reason of insanity. No.
What did I say?
No, nothing bad. I want to make sure there's no misunderstandings between us, okay? Like,
I think you're great. I really like you. I think you're smart, you're sexy, you're beautiful, and I really want to keep seeing you. It's just...
Okay. So far, so good.
This is all new for me. I'm trying to navigate dating and doing what's best for Emma. And it's hard for me to kind of look into long-range plans. And if that doesn't fit into your schedule, or if that's something that you don't want, I understand that. It's just...
No. I get it. You know, I've never been a long-range kind of girl, so whatever you need.
Sure, great. So we can do this, we can have fun one day at a time.
Yeah, works for me.
Why would Felix tell you not to discuss the nurse's ball with me?
Oh, you know Felix, he loves to create.
Yes, Sabrina. And I know you too. You are one of the worst liars I have ever met.
Oh, well.
I am your supervisor. You tell me the truth right now. Why didn't you tell me about the nurse's ball?
Well, Felix said she has no sense of fun.
I have no sense of fun? Well, I'm one of the most fun people that I know.
Oh, you're so fun.
You know, wait until I get my hands on him. I'm gonna show that boy who's fun.
Honey, a woman like you should never show her hand, especially to some undeserving man.
You make a good point. Thank you.
Anytime.
How much do I owe you?
Sorry?
You saved me from a horrible hangover. You gave me great advice. You deserve to be compensated. What do you want?
A discount for the ballroom? For the nurse's ball?
I can do better than that. I'll donate it. You can have it. For nothing.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, it's yours. You earned it.
Can I get that in writing, for the committee?
Yes. Write whatever you want, and I'll sign it.
You are a goddess. Todd Manning is a fool.
He is. Because I was going to be his best friend. But he blew it. And now is not the time for me to curl up and bury my head. As scraggly as it may be.
Thank you for looking after my mother.
Give me a chance to prove myself to you.
And I know she's hurting over this whole thing with Star's dad. She can be reckless and act out, but she should have never pushed you to drink.
Hey, look, she wasn't exactly her best self last night, and I think what we had to do is just forget all about it, put our heads together, and figure out how we're going to get rid of Tracy.
You cannot let him just get away, Matt. Listen to me. He's a bloodsucker. You can't just turn him loose on the town. Are you crazy?
Is that your statement,
Don't let
Bane?
him get away.
Hey! Nice job.
Check out top that.
You promised me you wouldn't use that word.
I had
You know what's going to happen to me at ELQ?
Joyce, she's nuts. I had to use the insanity plea.
So what am I, collateral damage?
Look at it this way. At least she's not going to jail.
Package delivered, McBain. You're free to go.
I miss all the fun. I ain't going anywhere.
Okay, well, try not to suck anybody's blood during the arraignment.
All right, boys. Play nice.
Oh, allow me.
I know I sound like a broken record, but thank you again for listening to me and understanding.
No. You're right. Why ruin a good thing?
Hey, I was looking for you.
You were?
Yeah, you left your case at my house.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go get some coffee.
Okay.
Carly, you look different.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
So happy you came.
Don't be. I only came to see you charged.
Okay, time to focus.
I am focused.
Now you listen to me. When the judge asks you how you plead, you say not guilty. You don't say anything else. I'm going to handle all of the arguments. Now, I'm going to ask for bail, but of course they will not grant bail. Because...
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Adam Horowitz presiding.
You may be seated. Who's before us?
Todd Manning, Your Honor.
Diane Miller defending, Your Honor.
I see you, Ms. Miller. And your client? Oh, yes, Mr. Manning. Let's see. Fraud, bribery, kidnapping, attempted escape from custody, spoliation of evidence. How do you plead, Mr. Manning?
I am not guilty.
Your Honor, at this time, I would like to request bail. I do not...
The person who did those things is not me.
Look, Tracy's smart. She's gonna find a way to distance herself from Lucy.
Well, she can try, but she's not going to convince the other shareholders.
I just don't want you to be disappointed, okay? You almost drank last night. If this thing falls through...
I know. I didn't, and I won't.
That infernal vampire woman is ruining everything. Ned, I begged her to keep her mouth shut, but no. She shot it off, and now I have a certifiable co-CEO, giving AJ and his mini-me exactly what they need to force me out.
Well, don't stop on our account.
I thought the idea was to get me out on bail. You're way past bail.
Alexis has arranged for you to see a doctor.
I don't need a doctor. Just let me go find Caleb and get rid of him, and then I'll be fine.
Please, let's go. Time to go.
No, I don't want you to. Please, why are you going? Just go. This is ridiculous. Alexis, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't have the problem. Caleb is the problem.
I know. And you can tell a doctor all about that. I'm gonna go find one.
Oh my God! Really? Wait a minute! I don't need a doctor. I'm not crazy. I just wish someone would believe me. I believe you.